We often optimize for the spreadsheet, focusing entirely on technical competence and short-term profit. But when an organization prioritizes results while ignoring the human character of its people, the trust holding the system together inevitably fractures. In 2004, Mel Gibson was a massive Hollywood star. Yet when he pitched his next project, 7 major studios passed, viewing his vision as a guaranteed commercial failure. Thousands of miles away, military veteran and gymnastics coach Dane Deutsch observed a similar pattern. He saw that teams fail when they hire for technical ability while leaving character out of the equation. Gibson and Deutsch operate on vastly different canvases, one on the big screen, the other on the unscripted screen of life. But they both bet their careers on the same idea, that a leader's most important work involves the difficult choices they make when the stakes are high. Any vision that refuses to compromise requires a rejection of guaranteed safety. It demands that the leader accept a heavy burden of personal risk. After the major studios walked away, Gibson decided to fund the $30 million production and $15 million marketing of The Passion of the Christ entirely with his own wealth. He leaned into choices that seemed designed to alienate audiences, specifically his insistence on shooting the film in dead languages like Aramaic and Latin. Deutsch took a parallel path. Instead of scaling his businesses for rapid growth, he spent decades bootstrapping a philosophy focused on developing what he calls human becomings. Both men drew from personal crucibles, Gibson's crisis of faith and Deutsch's navigation of literal and figurative fires, to find the grit to keep moving forward. This level of conviction often meets intense resistance at first, but for both men, that willingness to stand alone is what separated their work from projects that are forgotten as soon as the season ends. Gibson's vehicle was visceral storytelling. He relied on the physical commitment of actors like Jim Caviezel to immerse a global audience in a raw historical narrative. Deutsch uses a different vehicle, a practical visual model designed to help individuals mentor and direct themselves. He calls it the Tricycle Effect. The large front wheel represents character, solely responsible for the direction and momentum of the vehicle. The 2 smaller wheels represent competence, technical and people skills. They are essential for balance, but cannot steer. Whether working from a translated script or a leadership diagram, the goal is to bridge the gap between abstract values and daily action. Whether it's a film that defies the box office or a coach whose students carry his lessons into adulthood, the result of a solid framework is the same, an influence that persists long after the credits roll. You don't need a studio contract to apply these lessons. The screen of everyday life, the office, the gym, the home, is your canvas, and you are its director. Start by using a visual model to audit your current path. Ask if you are actually steering with your character wheel, or if you are simply spinning your competence wheels in place. Second, practice coachability. Growth requires the humility to be mentored by others and the willingness to lead your team by personal example. Finally, prioritize your personal values, even when it threatens a short-term commercial loss. Consistency in the small moments builds the foundation for the large ones. Technical competence might open the door, but a lasting legacy is built through the courage to direct your life with character first.